Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf. We are back here in Mickle Delving with Bingo Boffin for the second part of his quest.
I need to train for the adventure if I am to have success.
You need to train, and the first thing you want is advice from Gaffer Gamgee. Gaffer Gamgee giving you advice on how to adventure? Well, good luck in that. Well, unfortunately, I'm the one he has to tell. Let's go. Hello there, Gaffer. We're wondering if you had any advice on how to go adventuring and preparing for it and training on it and all of that.
What do you need?
What's this? You say Bingo wants to go on an adventure? Yeah, I thought the Delvingville Boffins were respectable sorts. Well, that doesn't tell us too much, does it? Well, alright. Well, let's see. You want me to get some fallen apples then, alright? And your advice is don't go on the adventure. Yeah. And apparently last time I was here,
I want a word with you.
I forgot to take care of the other apple quest also, which was a level 7 quest, and I should have done that when I was last in Hobbiton, but obviously I had forgotten. Let's come back up here over the fence and see if I can find this pile of apples. There you go. And this is a case of 2 for the price of 1 because the apples you pick up for some reason count for both quests. So let's go about here. Apples. Now, this is a quest that has been around. The original apple picking quest has been around for quite a while, though I think they've changed around where the apples are and stuff like that on a couple of occasions. I think they're a lot easier to find now. They used to be a real pain to get all the apples, I think, because they were at only 1 or 2 of the trees. There must be more than 5 of these now, because finding these so easy, I find them so much more easily than I used to back around 4 or 5 years ago or whatever. I used to think that they were a real pain to get to. Ah, gappers, this way. But now, very easy to find them, and I did not run into any threatening I wonder if, are all the shrews non-threatening now? Or is it only a couple of shrews that I wasn't anywhere near that go around threatening you and annoying you and stuff like that? Here you go. Here, first the ones for your quest. Yes, that Lotho won't be... that Lotho won't be the ruin of Bag End so long as I've got something to say about it. Alright, there you go. And also, training for the journey now. Alright, I brought you some apples.
What do you need?
It looks like a fine batch of apples and should give Mr. Boffin a good start for his journey. I don't mind telling you that when the apples are run out, I hope he turns around. Yeah. Now, I have to be in the Hobbiton Bywater area, so what I really should do is to take care of all those Tuckbro quests that I had before that I ignored because I was only level 8 at the time. Now, a lot of them are level 9, so I should head over to Tuckbro and speak with a few of the hobbits there. We have Adelard's chapter, which is level 8 small fellowship, and that one is a stretch calling it a small fellowship. If you're a squishy class and you're only level 8, maybe. Level 9 Warden, I don't think we'll have a problem with that one. Lobelia's Fireworks, let's talk to a hobbit there. That's supposed to go to Needlehole to talk to Bounder Chubb. See, I still haven't gotten around to that. Green Dragon. Oh, Lost Barrow, somewhere northeast of well, I have to get to Overhill for that one. A Hidden Stash. No, Hidden Stash I don't need. Well, actually, This is where things get tricky. Hidden Stash is a level 10, but I think they're level 9s. They're going to take me to that area. We'll see. So let's speak with Hyacinth, I believe, is what we need to speak with. Oh, and what level are his chat?
Might I have a word with you?
Sack of Feed. Pick up Sack of Feed, level 9. Yeah, sort of wish I picked that up back when I was in Hobbiton.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Find old Sally and shore up the
Might
fence.
I have a word with you?
Yeah, okay, I'll have a word or 3. There you go. Now, where was I? Oh yes, wanting to speak with Hyacinth. Hello there. Lobelia wants some fireworks.
What do you need?
Oh really? Fireworks for Lobelia Sackville Baggins, is it? I'm almost happy to say to be able to tell you that I am out of both fireworks and the ingredients to make them. The truth is, I made up a whole batch recently and it was stolen. Well then, we'll have to go and tell Lobelia then that they have been stolen. Well, I'm sure that will make Lobelia Sackville Baggins really, really happy. See, who's left inside of here that I haven't quested for yet? Probably the Ode Took series.
I'm sure it's a bother, but I could use your help.
Yeah, collect bear pelts. Yes, the ghost of the old Took is haunting the place, and you want them to keep nice and warm, I guess. Wait, perhaps that's it. The old Took was known for slaying great bears in his time. If you would bring me the pelts of bears, maybe it'll ease his spirit. Really? 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 Now that would be great training for Bingo, I think. Slay some bears! Thus, we'll begin with picking up a few stones. Flat field stone. And we'll do that on our way to the willow, because we have this really big willow where they managed to get the chapter. You remember the chapter from her. Actually, usually the first one I really want to do is Old Sally. And you say, why Old Sally first? And that's just in case Old Sally's not there, then I can do the other quests while we wait for Old Sally to respawn, and there aren't a huge number of people around here. So I don't think there'll be too much trouble. I think is that Old Sally there, or is that the beehive person? Let's go and check it out. But we did already speak to Old Sally. Didn't we have to wait for her to respawn or something like that when we were in the form of a chicken? There you go. Hello, Old Sally. Yeah, sorry about that. You gotta start on walking. Yes, sorry about that. Now, we do have shrews to worry about, of course. Speaking of shrews, actually I don't think you want to sit through this entire quest. It's essentially escorting a pig and killing shrews. So when I am done with that and finished picking up a few stones, I think we'll meet you back at the Trillo. We have arrived.
Hello there.
Let's help these two hobbits now. And all they have to do is get the satchel from the tree and knock it down with a stone. I don't know, Zambard, what if you miss? I won't miss. Well, let's see. Here you go. You hit a hive. Well, that's not good. Especially since the bees don't appreciate it. And I'm trying to use my doubles so I remember I actually use them, because I have a habit of oops. As you see, the warden has no real trouble. I don't know what I think I might actually have a character that managed to get killed with this 1 at one point. I think it's because of the bears. You see, the bears are level 9. So I'm level 9. So that's the thing. A pair of bears, level 9, it can be a bit tough for a level... Oh, that second bear is a level 8 one. Level 11 one. Yeah, that's what could make it tough. That second bear. And you do get bear pelts for this, fortunately. Oh yeah, I forgot about those bleeds. Those bleeds hurt. You can get the bleeds off me. Alright. Bleeds right now are a little bit OP. Okay, they've got the satchel, so that takes care of everything. Was that level 11 bear paired with a level 9 bear, which can make it tough on a squishy at level 8. The bees, as you can see, they weren't much of a problem. Alright, come. And so now we'll have to return that afterwards. So that takes care of that. But while I was doing the escort, of course, I went by the other beehive, the beehive quest, which I always forget about this quest. So let's see what level this one's at.
Goodness, could you help me with something?
Level 9. Hello there. I wonder if you can help me out for a few minutes. I've had problems with bears from the hills nearby raiding my beehive for honey. I need someone who isn't afraid of bears to fend them off and protect the hives. My hives are right over there. The bears have killed the bees in all the hives except for the middle one. I have it closed right now to protect the bees, but they'll be in trouble soon if the hives aren't opened. If you'll help me, I'll open the hive and be sure that the bears will be here to return. Right, okay. Now these are level 7 bears, so that's a little bit easier, I guess. So this one's marked solo. Since there are 3 level 9 bears, and level 7 bears as opposed to a... Well, I have all my bear pelts now. At least that takes care of that. And that's the easiest I ever got those bear pelts. That's right, they're after the hive. Okay, no, he's after the hive. No, they're not after the hive. They're after the beehive. All right, there you go. I've taken care of those. Good.
Dear me, what do you want?
What a sight to see! You did a good job with those bears and deserve a reward for your work. Eggs and onions. You'd think they'd give me some honey instead. Oh, I got to choose one. Well, eggs and onions is for might, so I'll take the dagger, even though...
Oh, gracious me! I need your help.
Yes, sorry to say, but I have got more bee problems. You saved the one hive, but the queens in the other were killed by the bears, and I need new ones. But it isn't that simple. First of all, the wild hives are off in the woods to the south. That's right, where all the bears live in the first place. Second thing is, and we'll need to deal with first, is these wild bees don't be kindly to being moved, so you'll need to protect yourself from their stings. Gamma Boffin in Overhill, she's got some type of salve to help. Now, that's a chapter 10 one, so I'm going to go there. Now, it so happens that another quest that sends me into where all the bears are located is also level 10. So I could do those together. I can do that when I go into Overhill, but that'll probably be next week before I get around to doing that. What I need to do right now is to... say I need to talk to Lobelia. Oh, I need a sack of feed. Oh, yes, of course. Bring the bear pelts. And add a large chapter. There you go, 1 chapter.
Hello.
Ah, thank you. You saved me from a host of troubles. I'm sure I did. Oh, you have a javelin which is not as good because I got one from Archit that's better already. Oh well. Finder of yearbooks. Yeah. Oh. Adds extra power. Yeah, right. And oh yeah, of course. Here you go.
It's terrible. Just terrible.
Those pelts will surely put the old Took to rest. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be a great help. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, what's wrong now?
Might I trouble you for some help?
Still troublesome. Alright, wait. Food! Like most hobbits, the old Took had an affection for his victuals, especially spiced boar ribs. So, you want me to talk to Edelina Proudfoot for making some spiced boar ribs. Of course, Edelina says that she'll be happy to make me some boar ribs if I kill the boars first. I mean, really. It's hard to make boar ribs without ribs from boars. Here you go.
Oh, woe is me.
Yeah, here are some boar ribs. Yep, these spiced ribs will smell delicious. Oh, don't eat them all before you get inside. Yep. What do you say? What do you say?
I hope it's not a bother. May I speak with you?
Alright, you want me to put on a fireworks show with the last of the fireworks to keep away the ghost. Alright, fine. I'll go to the Madam House, but I am going to wait until I get back to the Madam House before doing that. I thought of cleaning up a couple of quests here in Tuckborough before heading back, and of course,
It's been a foul day, it has.
while doing that, I sort of leveled.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Well, I hit level 10, and hopefully I picked up a few of those gambits that I've been missing. I did pick up a couple of new skills. I finally have ambush. That's always nice to get. Also recovery, which is one of those skills that I always forget about. Now, what we really need is maybe for this quest line to go to Hyacinth. And with Hyacinth, we have the quest line to make fireworks, and at the same time we have the old Took series, which is in there where I'm supposed to collect fireworks from the Madam House. You'd think they'd talk together. Of course, I know. We'll find out later. It'll take a while to make them, but that's another matter.
Is there something I can do for you?
What? Yeah, she actually paid. Yeah, I did that off camera.
Might I speak with you a moment?
And now next we go into level 10 stuff, and that's where we'll do. But anyway, she wants me to get saltpeter. We'll do that obviously when we get to the level 10 section. Now, I'm going to still do this as the level 9 section because level 10 section is next week. Now that we've got that done, we should return the Founder's Writ and turn in the fireworks. Oh yes, of course. And there's a thing about talking to Bingo Boffin, I think. The gaffer gave you this nice present.
The gaffer gave you some supplies. How thoughtful. Oh, wait. Apples?
What, you don't like apples? Alright. Fine, I'll leave them in the bird and baby. I have to go in there in order to turn in a recipe anyway. Actually, I must have turned in the recipe in an earlier episode. Okay, fine. If it's done, it's done. There you go. Some apples from Bingo.
Bingo Boffin? A going away present? What is going on?
Going on? Ooh, what do you mean anything going on? Why would you think anything's going on? Rumors. How well can Esmeralda keep the secret?
Nothing to be done. If Esmeralda knows, the whole Shire will know.
Well, I guess that means not at all. Alright, you want to train over at the Stock Tower? You realize that's next to the Brandywine River? He realizes, guess he needs a nice long walk in order to get there in the first place. Oh yes, here's your founder's writ.
How do you do?
Right. Ooh, do I want a sword? Well, I don't use swords.
A
And
lovely day, isn't it?
yeah, the fireworks. I need some fireworks. Okay, yes, I just set them off at the mental stage, and all will be set. Yay! While we're on our way to stock, we might as well set off a few fireworks for the old Took. Well, one last rocket at least. Whee! If I remember correctly, the original version of this, it had a very, very anemic firework go out, go pop. That was it. Now they put on a real show here. Really funny if you're here during the anniversary festival and you have to come onto the stage in order to pop this off while people are all over the place setting off fireworks like crazy. Yeah, sometimes the things can get pretty busy. Actually, I'm level 10 now, so I might as well use this Madam Armor that I had popped out of a Hobbit present at one point. Not as good as armor, but good at vitality and agility. And actually, that's a better improvement there. All right, we'll take the pants. There you go. Might as well use the Hobbit presents while I have them. Good. Yes, I could hoard them, but I have a feeling that I'm going to be running into tons and tons of those things as I go along. So there's no reason to keep them forever. I might keep them for certain milestones, such as level 10. Or when we get to those high level areas, after they're unlocked, where you step past one level and things jump a lot, that would also be a good place to use them. And look at you, level 86. And of course, 106. We can't forget 106. Now, let's see if the old ghost is satisfied. Here you go. One set of fireworks have been set off.
It's terrible. Just terrible.
You didn't like the show? Sorry about that. Well, the old Took spirit has to be at rest now. He had his fiddles, had his bear pelts, all that stuff. Right. Well, how'd it go?
I'm sure it's a bother, but I could use your help.
Still in there? Alright, fine. I will go and deal with the ghost myself. Why'd you do that in the first place? Alright, now let's find this ghost. Let's see, somewhere behind this bookshelf? Right, let's see. That's a rather corporeal ghost there. Looks like a squirrel. I didn't know that the old Took was a squirrel. Okay, well. Must have been afraid of bears or something. I mean, if you were a squirrel, I guess you wouldn't be fond of bears, right? Well, so long. Bye. Right. Are you sure it wasn't the squirrel?
It's terrible. Just terrible.
A squirrel? It was nothing more than a foul gray squirrel? Oh my, this is embarrassing. Well, yeah, there is that. Oh, Tookish earring. I don't have any earrings yet, so that's an upgrade no matter what. Especially since it's for vitality. That may help. And get some rep there. And now, to stock. There I have Bingo attempting to climb the stock tower. Now the easiest way to do this quest is just to talk to Bingo from the ground, but why do it the easiest way? Well, there you go. It's not that difficult of a jump, but if you have any trouble jumping, you can talk to him from the ground if you wish.
This was a bad idea.
Ah, well, you want to go to the Golden Perch then? Alright, fine. We can go to the Golden Perch. Take a little bit of a rest. Well, there you go. To the Golden Perch. So, this is training, Bingo?
What a way to build up these arm muscles. Lifting a mug of ale to my lips.
Right. Yeah, yes, of course. The perfect way to exercise bingo. The perfect way. And that completes the second part of Bingo Boffin. Third part is level 10. Well, fortunately, we hit that slightly accidentally, so we'll all be ready for that. And we could speak with Bingo for the next part in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.